Hi guys, this is Pestily and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. In this video, I am covering when the wipe is, all the facts, and what the hell is going on in Escape from Tarkov right now. So without further ado, let's crack straight into it. So first up, what are all these events? So BSG over the past 3 wipes have pretty much had these events that pop up from time to time to keep people entertained in the game, bring old people back, and just make people curious about Escape from Tarkov. There's really 2 types of events that occur, and there's the random ones that happen throughout the game cycle, the normal wipe cycle, stuff like the dehydration event, which happened at the start of last wipe, or for example during this one we had Tagilla on the other maps with Killer, like interchange, and just keeping people going, what the hell's going on? There's Tagilla killing me with Killer, etc, etc. These are events specifically made to keep you curious and keep you excited about the game. That is the current event that we are looking at right now. Right now, they are trying to make us pay up 1.5 trillion rubles to pretty much at ransom to get all of our traders back, including the flea market. It did start off with a tweet from Nikita up on Twitter, and it was an obvious thing that he was going to plan to do anyway. They've put a lot of time and effort into making this whole thing happen, and it's actually made a lot of people curious about the event. Now, there are some things to note. Some people do not enjoy the event. I totally understand that. You also didn't need to look at it from the other perspective. It's made other people that wouldn't normally be playing this part of the wipe go, hey, what's going on? I might just log in to have a look. Yeah, I'll donate the money or not. And then maybe they'll continue to play or they'll just fuck off again. But that's okay. It's keeping the community interested in the game, helping prolong other people playing the game. And most of all, it's a big money sink. Worst case scenario, some people dump a heap of money and it makes it feel revitalized for them. And maybe some chads will donate, maybe some won't. We know there's some particular people that don't like to, but that's perfectly fine. That is how it's meant to be. But overall, this is just one of those other random events.
Nikita sent me another message. He said, hey, here's Pestily's money. Go donate it.
What you should expect for an end of wipe event is stuff that's going to totally screw over the economy so that everyone is rich. We're talking stuff like having mass scav bosses on every map, or making everything extremely cheap. It's usually some sort of escalation of like making the economy completely like absurd that would make the people think that there's going to be a wipe. And as you can tell, this is definitely not one of those events. So you've probably seen half a dozen or maybe even more videos or tweets saying, what's going on? Is this the wipe? So let's start out with what you should not pay attention to. First up, streamers. I'm one of them. They don't know anything. They don't have a clue. And even if they did know, they wouldn't tell you. I'll tell you a little story. Back in 2019, I was actually invited to go to TwitchCon in America, fully paid for by Twitch. I was going to have this free trip, accommodation, everything paid for. Twitch happened, I think it was September 27th in 2019. I sent Nikita a message. I go, Nikita, Twitch is going to pay for this like full trip. Everything's going to be like paid for. I get to go over there, but I'm afraid that the wipe's going to happen because there was all that tension coming up that there was going to be a wipe. Now, Nikita normally wouldn't actually tell me this, but he understood there was a fair bit of stuff at stake. And he goes, yep, we're planning to do it early September. And I was like, sweet, I won't take up the opportunity to go to America. Well, guess what? The wipe happened on the 27th of October, 1 month after TwitchCon. So even if the streamer did know, they still don't know because Nikita doesn't even know. The next is streamers are meant to be entertainers. Well, generally they are entertainers. They're there to make jokes, make memes, be funny and silly about all this stuff. That's why you hear me say stuff like Thursday, and I'll explain that shortly. But you don't take what we say as streamers at face value. Next up, we've got YouTubers. Now they're probably the worst, right? They are completely clueless. You shouldn't listen to these guys either. They'll make a video about anything, seriously. I mean, like lately, there's been so many videos made up about a JPEG image that said 428 on a bloody door that people were like, April 28th, it's a Thursday, it's going to be the wipe or a massive event that's going to lead up to the wipe. Chill the fuck out. Holy shit. And then straight after that, there was a letter, a piece of paper image that BSG made, and it had a W in the footer. The bottom of it was like W, I don't know, some random numbers. Like, oh my God, that means wipe. It's May the 4th or some shit. Guys, they need to breathe, all right? I know I make YouTube videos, and my whole objective of this channel now is to make really informative, fun content for you guys like this. They need to chill, all right? It's probably not going to be May 4th, all right? I think it's the 2nd of May for me right now. By the time this video goes out, it'll be May 4th, all right? So when this video goes out, if there's a wipe, I'll be biting my tongue saying I'm an idiot. But at the same time, it's not going to happen, all right? There's no way with the escalation of what's been happening in the game that it's going to be the kind of thing that would be a wipe. Anyway, next up, Reddit. Now, Reddit gets all their information from streamers and YouTubers, and they're the most clueless of them all. Don't even pay attention to anything that comes from Reddit unless it's like a really in-depth, informative post about some problem in the game and they've actually done some research, and that's generally the good stuff that comes out of Reddit. But when they talk about wipe and dates and stuff, they'll say stuff like Thursday, which they get from me. And that's not right. It's not Thursday. Well, it's not this Thursday. Anyway, so when really is the next wipe? Well, I did some basic math. Average, this is the arithmetic mean and is calculated by adding a group of numbers and then divided by the count of those numbers. For example, the average of 2, 3, 3, 5, 7, and 10 is 30 divided by 6, which is 5. Here we go. Now, after doing that basic math, we could work out that if you go off the last 6 wipes length, the average wipe is 188 days. Now, I would put the actual side note that it is kind of tilting back down, but I've got a reason for that. The last wipe being on the 12th of December, 2021. And I'm pretty sure BSG just really wanted to make the meme of the wipe being on 12/12/2021 at 1200 hours. I think it was 1212 hours. So that was all a bit of a meme, and I think that's why it came out that little bit earlier. But seriously, around 188 days. Now, if you do 188 days from the 12th of December, that is Saturday, the 18th of June. Now, that's a Saturday. That doesn't make sense. If you want to take note of all the previous wipes, I'll have them up on the screen, but pretty much they've come out on 3 to 4 major days. There's never been a wipe on a Monday or a Saturday. 5 of the wipes came out on Thursdays. Tuesday and Sunday had 2. And then Wednesday and Friday had 1. There's a reason why the wipes usually come out on Thursdays. Thursdays are generally the day that they like to post out their patches, so then they can fix up all the bugs from the Friday, and then they don't have to work the weekend. I don't think that's ever really worked for BSG. They've always had to work that weekend anyway, but generally Thursday is the day that the wipes come out, and that's from the history of all the wipes we've had. So that is why the meme started Thursday. Using this information, we can most likely tell that the wipe will happen on either Thursday, the 16th of June, Sunday, the 19th of June, or Tuesday, the 21st of June. Obviously, I have no fucking clue. Like and subscribe. Check, 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 check. I think that should be pretty punchy. I think that should work quite well.